Greetings to all. Welcome to the world of knowledge and education. The International Internship University IIU is building a better and brighter future for all young learners and is committed to providing quality, accessible, affordable, skill-based virtual education to all the young learners of the globe with the aim of providing internship opportunities and research facilities. IIU is metamorphosing the conventional education system by cutting down the additional cost and providing access to more than 1,000 plus courses and internships to their e-learners across the globe. IIU has been accredited and affiliated with the World Education Organization WEO and International Accreditation Organization IAO and collaborated with all the world's top universities and educational institutions through the platform of Massive Open Online Courses MOOC. IIU provides various certificate courses including diplomas, graduation, post-graduation diplomas, post-graduation courses, honorary courses, honorary doctorates, and many more. IIU has received many accreditations as per international standards for its innovation, vision, creative ideas, research, and white paper publication. The purpose of IIU is to make good human beings with skills and expertise. Today, IIU has spread its wings in 195 countries and 6 continents. Hats off to all the members of the team IIU for their dedication and hard work. The vision of IIU is to let the torch of knowledge illuminate the world. There is always that one person who has the vision, the thought, the idea behind a successful venture and organization. And if we talk about the man behind the success of IIU, is none other than our beloved co-founder and COO of IIU, Piyush Pandit sir, a committed and inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist from the last 2 decades, providing education to the students from various social and cultural backgrounds, possessing excellent administrative and verbal communication and return skills. He is an ex-Gen speaker and passionate writer. The versatile Piyush Pandit is the founder of Swarna Bharat Parivar and chairman of Piyush Group. This multi-talented and devoted personality has received a plethora of awards, recognitions, and honors in acknowledgement of his contributions to social work, education, entrepreneurship, and so on. The list of his milestone is endless. The sky is the limit for his dedication and hard work. His vision is to take the education to every learner across the world. His dream is that no child should be deprived of education. Mentor is a someone who allows exploring the hope inside the individual. Mentor Development Program by International Internship University focuses on the great mentor-mentees relationship, which are predicated on truth, trust, and honesty. In terms of communication, both the mentor and mentee must realize and respect each other's difference in perspectives and truth. So, to know more about it, today we have a great personality, Mr. Naveen Gupta sir, highly qualified and very well experienced educationist. He is the winner of the National ICT Award 2019 by Ministry of Education India. He is a teacher dedicated and devoted to the enrichment of his students, which includes student and teacher from some reputed schools and colleges. Vastly, he is experienced in the field of computer education, passionate about innovative means of imparting education. His mentoring has helped students hundreds of flowers and reach the pinnacle of success in their chosen fields. Well versed in the art of imbuing his students with goal-oriented and dream-driven motivation, his exceptional leadership skills has spurred his students to pout some very prestigious awards at the national as well as the international levels. His talents and zeal have found echo in India's most prime school governing body, the CBSE. He is also part of NIOS, CBSE, and NCERT as a part of Curriculum Development Committee, resource person and author for the content. He has also trained approximately 12,000 plus educators across the globe. Sir, it's simply awesome. You really deserve a round of applause. Great. Apprehending the significance of opening up oneself for critical evaluation by exhibiting one's creation. He has organized many events, with the most notable among them being the national and the international Tech Fest competition, GEEAK, Hertz. Apart from teaching, he loves to explore new technologies. His certification and achievements are fabulous. National ICT Award 2019 by Ministry of Education India. Teacher Excellence Award by Shikshak.
Snigdha ma'am, sorry to interrupt. बहुत लंबा हो जाए. It will be so long to introduce me. So we'll stop here. So we'll start the session. Sorry.
Yeah, sir, because I just wanted each of the trainee to know we are having the fabulous trainer today. I would like to add on that he is the academic country director of the International Internship University also. So let's welcome him with a round of applause. And sir, it's our pleasure to have you today on this virtual platform. So the stage is all yours. Please carry on.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for wonderful introduction. I think it will take long time to explain my introduction, so I just stopped you. Sorry for interruption, because we are having a less time today because we have another session at 7. So directly starting from hi, Nada ma'am, thank you so much for joining. And everyone, I would like everyone to switch on the camera for once, because I want to see my mentees. If you can do that, it will be wonderful to interactive session. Like, thank you, Pooja ma'am. Nice to see you. Great, Yasuda ma'am, Yasin ma'am, Masuda Yasin ma'am. Sir, Noel sir, you were, yeah. Now he's visible. I think he's walking down somewhere. Khushbu ma'am, you just joined from the start and you have not switched on and you have not spoken a single word till that. Please switch on your camera, please. Victor sir, please switch on your camera. That's great. That's great. People are on the different side of the world, and nice to see you all. Snigdha ma'am, take a pic. Victor sir, we are missing you only.
Nada is our best person to click the photograph. Nada, let's have a quick pic.
Yes, I'm waiting, Mr. Victor, to open the camera. I make.
Noel sir is driving, I think. He's driving, actually, I think.
Okay.
Victor sir, please switch on the camera so that we have a very good picture as a memory. We have very less number of people. Still, we want to make the session interactive and engaging.
Yes, I make few already.
Thank you.
Snigdha ma'am, just give me a right to share my screen. Thank you so much. Now you can switch off and you can patiently listen to me. And those who are at home, they can join me for an interactive session. I'm sharing one of the option wherein you can just interact with me during this session, not with the chat window of the Zoom, because I will not open chat window of the Zoom. I'm giving you a class point. It's an app which will be part of my PowerPoint screen only. Thank you, Pooja ma'am. So we are just starting with the session. Great. Now, so first of all, I would like to thank Mr. Piyush Pandit for creating the environment wherein we are connecting and collaborating with the people across the globe. And thank you, COVID, as well. I say thank you to COVID because people are saying it's a boon or a bane. For education, fraternity is a boon. We people are, Nada ma'am, I've seen you so many, she has connected with me, Snigdha ma'am. So we have a good relationship with each other. Wherein we are sharing our thoughts with each other. That's the beauty of this platform. Now, this is the program, mentor development program, wherein we have a mentor and wherein we have a mentee. So my thought in this respect is we all are mentors. Because even if you are a mentee, you join the program as a mentee, but as a mentor, you have some quality. wherein you can deliver something to anyone. And every day we have something new to learn. So everyone is a mentor. For me, for everyone is a mentor. Still, we need some integrity to understand the basics of mentorship development program. So we should know certain concepts. We know what is a mentorship. We know what is a mentee. We know what is a mentor. But there are certain terms which we have to be followed to know more about this program. So this is my introduction already. This is my picture. A smiling face. So I'll be smiling throughout the session so that we get being engaged. Smile is it will not cost anything. Now, know your mentee. This is the first thing. So I want everyone, those who are in session, please open classpoint.app on your mobile phone. Open the browser, just write classpoint.app and write 55460. Simple, nothing else, nothing, because I will be sharing my thoughts, you will be sharing your thoughts. So what you don't need to do, you just open classpoint.app, write 55460, and we will be interacting within PowerPoint only, no other platform. So I'm hoping everyone will join in a minute. Here we go. Just open classpoint.app, enter the code 55460. Oh, great. Nada ma'am has joined. 55460. So here we go. Khushbu Kumari ma'am has joined. Oh, somebody has joined with the 5546. I'm just removing this 55460. Sir, please write your name and write the code. There are two options, two boxes, wherein one is your name and the first box says the code. The class code is 55460. You can add on again. So we have 3 people. So everyone can join. We have 10 people at around 5. We can, great. Masuda ma'am has joined. Okay, so here we go. Oh, great, Pooja ma'am has joined. So let's start the session. So know your mentee. The first option I have know my mentees to whom I am teaching actually. So we have 5 students in my class, Nada ma'am, Khushbu Kumari ma'am, me itself, Masuda ma'am and Pooja. Where are you, Snigdha ma'am? Where are you? Just open class.
Sir, yes, I'm just doing, there is some net issue. Okay. And somebody is trying to log in for some other meeting. So just give me some minute. I am there in this. You please continue.
Okay. Yeah. Who is joined again 55460? Who is entering 554? Sir, you need to write your name so that we can identify you. There are 2 boxes when you open this. There are 2 boxes. One is a code. Another is your name. Okay, so I just removed once again. Now, so know your mentee. First of all, whenever we are starting with this program, we have to know our mentee, whom we are mentoring. So to know the mentoring, we should have a certain details. So we should have one form to whom we are mentoring. The form should have so many options. Like designing a mentorship program is one of the essential factors. So we should know the exact details of our mentees so that we can, because mentoring is not a one-day job, it's a long-term process wherein we are helping our mentees for a longer time, not for a day one only. So that is what the mentorship program is. So we should know name, job title, if he's working, he's a student or something like that, organization, office phone, best time to call, and residential address. Again, we should know the organization address, in which type of organization is working, experience, even if the mentee is experienced, brief description, what sort of job he is doing, area of expertise, education, professional certification, college, university, and current job, or he's doing some internship. So all these details we should know about our mentee before starting any program. We should know. Even when I am teaching in school or I'm taking a lecture for the college students, I should know the each and every part of their learning and their details. Now my question to you, all 6 people, I just want to ask, why do you want to participate in this program? So just write in your word why you want to participate in this program and why you have registered. So I'm giving you an option to write in few lines. So it's just open again the class point herein, you can write something. So I have written to explore myself, to know about myself. So you just write something, anything which you want to. So we got 1 response. We have 6 people. Please write fast. I'm waiting. Nada, lifelong learning, learn with great educator, new things. Great, ma'am. So I just say reaction. I like that answer. Anyone else is writing?
Mr. Naveen,
Yeah, ma'am.
I can't seem to write anything on my phone because my storage is too heavy. It's just rejecting.
Just reject. Just write simply few words, ma'am. Just write few words. Like you can see that to sharpen my skills and knowledge about mentoring. Just write few words. Just open classfind.app, enter the code and write few words. Approximately 10 words or 20 words, 10 or 15 words. So to sharpen my skills, that's great answer. Now, to make myself better, to learn something new. That's great, Pooja ma'am. Shami ma'am, are you writing? Still writing? I'll wait. Otherwise, I'll go to the next slide.
I will just say that my intention actually to join this beautiful course is actually I would be able to aspire my mentees to better thinking and understand myself better actually.
Great. So everyone has to know more about this. My thought to join this session again, same as, so I'll just save for review. Now, establish specific mentor activities guidelines. So now once we know our mentee, we should specific mentor program. Means mentor must make initial contact with learner follower with a 1 week assignment. So we can give any activity to them. Just write your things, because if there are different types of mentees. Like if I'm an IT person, so I will making my student to learn something new in IT. So we should give some assignment that learn something. This mentor must communicate with the protagonist at least once or every 2 weeks. As I said, this is a week-long, not a one-day program. It's a long program for a year or for a 2 year, wherein we are teaching student, we are telling student to mentorship, like what we do in research work. So it's not a research work actually, it's a mentorship work. Mentor protagonist must complete at least 2 of the suggested activities. Learner followers must attend group meetings for all students. Learner follower must keep a mentor program journal. So whatever we are doing, we have to make it documented. So that is what are activities and guidelines which we have to follow while giving some instruction to mentees, like at least in a week twice, or at least once in a week, we have to meet and we have to discuss and we have to give some assignment. Now, acquire mentor and the student for the program means how we will connect more student as a mentees, as a mentor. Because if I am designing the one program, like this is a program which is promoted by IIU. Now, how they are connecting with you people? So they have publicized the mentor program, sponsoring professional chapter through a chapter newsletter, announcement, letters, Facebook. Now, these days, digital marketing is a most convenient way to connect with the people across the globe. Earlier, when I used to see the ads on that, because the advertisement medium, the medium of advertisement is being changed. it was started from the radio, then it goes to television, then print. It started with the print media. First advertisement was a print media, then it goes to radio, then it goes to television, then it goes to now the new way of advertisement is a digital marketing, wherein we are targeting absolute the people who wants to learn something new. Because if you talk about Google, if you talk about Facebook, they give you an option to target the right people, actually the right people. Like say, if I am on the Facebook, I always used to see the education sites. So Facebook will suggest only education things. Like I always look for the food. So Facebook always suggests me some food channels. So that is what the best way to come advertise your program which you want to run. Student application, interested student, for example, I'm a lecturer in a college. I want to run this program for the students. So I should design some chapter or an application which I'll be sharing with my student. An enrollment form. So all these are the acquiring student as a mentees. Match mentors with the mentees. Let's say I'm working with an organization wherein so many people apply for a mentee mentorship program. So what I need to do, I'll connect with so many people and assigning people. Like as an organization, let's say as an IIU, I want this program works for across the globe. And I am having hundreds of mentees who are sending me the application. So what my job is to assign a particular mentor, because this is a relationship between two people. So I have to assign mentor and mentees with the right person. Those who have like sometimes we talk to people and we get a positive vibes. Like I always talk to Nada ma'am and Snigdha ma'am. So I got a positive vibe. So that is again the relationship with the mentor and mentees, wherein we should know each and in and outs of this. So establish a date by which mentor should make contact. So all these things we have to make. Monitor and evaluate the result of the program. So it's a very, very important. Let's say we have a 1 month mentor mentorship program. After a month, we should evaluate what the student learned. Or even it is a 6 months program, we have to follow to ensure that the mentor program is meeting its objective. For what the program is being designed, we have to make and evaluate. And that all in the writing format, not in the form, not in the informal way. All it should be the experience. I've started a program, I asked you, that is what the right way to interact with you, to tell me why you joined this program. And all these things to be done. Now, how we can evaluate? What are the process? To conduct periodic group meetings. So let's say I'm having a 10 people here, 12. Now we have a 12 people. So I should make a group wherein we can discuss what program is going on, what are the best part of this program. Year-end interviews, group meetings, feedback, have all participants complete program evaluation at the end of the program, and use the information about these meetings. The minutes of meeting is to be written. So all these are the now active participant of mentorship program. Best practices for marketing your mentoring program are strategic plan, because if I am as a mentor, I want to promote, like what is the mentoring? Because one way is you are connecting with an organization who will do some work for you. Another way is you want to promote yourself as a mentor. So what you can do, have a strategic marketing plan. If you want to earn, then you should have a strategic marketing plan. Target audience. For example, you are a college lecturer, so your target will be only the college student, or you want to connect with across the globe. So you should know to whom you want to connect. As I said, on the digital marketing platform, you get hundreds of critical pointers wherein you can just target your customer. Define your message, whatever the message you are designing in a logo, designing a particular banner, you should define a message and time your message. Give you a time. It's not like that I just wrote the message and after 3 days I want to connect with the people. It's not like that. Give a time, actually. Give a month time so that people can learn, people can see your advertisement and they can connect with you. distribute your message throughout the platform, print media, radio, television. You can distribute. If it is a big company, you can, or if you are starting with a small thing, you can just yourself join so many Facebook communities, start sending your forms, and people will start responding. I've seen in the last 2 years so many global connect platforms being created by us only. So you can see here, there are, even I am part of this, so many, I think I am part of the 10 to 12 international organizations. So people are mentoring, people are joining. So you should distribute your message. You can join a Facebook community, you can join a Twitter, you can join a LinkedIn, and you can start floating your message. Market content to the content participant. Yeah, it means whatever the mentoring, whatever the best part of you. For example, you are a book author and you want to make your mentee as a writer for the future, because this is again a point. But why I'm doing this? Because I want to replicate myself in others. So that is what mentorship and mentee program. Now, how to connect with mentees? I have already given you so many examples, that meeting with other professionals, joining the communities, as I said, learner attend a company training program, giving a free sessions to people, telephonic etiquettes, protocol, attend safely community meeting beds. So all these are the ways to connect, as I've already given so many examples. So I'm not, how to connect with mentees, introduce learner to other professional formats, a company's mentor for professional meeting. So all these are the different options, and mentor discusses common employee grievances and issues. That is again, because just an example that one of my student is in international, she is in Norway. So when she came back here, we asked, what's the difference? She said the working style in Norway is very, very different from India. A good employer, basically they got a good employer, but when we talk about India, so the comparison is there. So we should have grievances as well. Learner observe development of special projects such as wellness program, health fair. So that is what again a part of this. Guide mentoring relationship. Keep communication open. It's not, should not be a one-way communication. I started my session with interacting with you. I started my session to tell you, switch on your camera. So that is what communication. Help your mentee set realistic expectations. So you should know, because we have started with a session wherein we ask everyone to fill the form. So we should have a realistic expectation of the mentee. Offer support. So whenever they need, we can support. Define expectation. Maintain contact. So we should be contact with the mentees. Expectation. We should know what's their expectation after this session. Be honest. Always be honest with your mentee. Actively participate. Innovative and create. Always appreciate. Stay positive. So that is what a mentoring relationship. So we should be consistent. We should know each other in and out, as I started in. Measure the mentorship program. How we will measure. Now, learning and development initiatives, all mentoring traditionally difficult to measure. But now we have a method wherein we can qualitative nature, we can measure each and every learning. So we should write, we should do this. Before any business set mentoring program, we need to know the objective and the key performance. That called as a KPIs, key performance indicator, who is performing, how they are performing, giving some badges, giving some grades, giving some stickers with some of the annotation kind of thing, wherein reactions, so and key metric measure. So we should have all these things. We should measure the mentorship program, what we are designing for others. Now, the key metrics can be broken down roughly to 3 groups. So how we are metric, so we can number of signups, how many times the people have come up. Let's say we have around 10 people have joined us for this session. And right now we have a 13, out of which 2 or 3 are from this IIU. So we should, whenever we are designing any session, whenever we are making any, so we should know the number of signups, number of meetings attended by the mentee, number of active mentorship relationship, how many active relations, mentoring session, how many sessions, how many hours of mentoring being done, number of action and notes. So these are the engagement metrics wherein we are checking out the evaluation process, that is the mentorship going fine or not. Now, progress metrics, the second is, the first is the engagement, how you have engaged your mentees, whether you have able to engage or not. Now, progress. Now, you need to check whether your mentee is increasing. For example, after 10 days of a training, your mentees is still on the same point. So how will you check? You have to set the number of goals, that for the next 10 days, you have to attempt this quiz. For next 10 days, you have to write the paper. For next 2 days, you have to take a survey. So number of goals achieved. You have given a 10 tasks. How many tasks he has completed? Personal satisfaction score. So I always ask whenever my student makes some projects, and they always say, do you think it's a right project? If they say yes, then I say, okay, that's good. So everyone knows that what is their, like after the session, I have taken so many sessions from the last 2 years, or I've taken hundreds of sessions. So someday I feel I have delivered excellent speech. So that is my personal satisfaction score. So we should ask mentee, what's your personal satisfaction? External feedbacks is very much required, because to know the progress. Flexibility and content deliverable. So whatever you are delivering, that should be clarity, the communication, and with the commitment that you are, because the relationship between mentors and mentees is like that only. There should be clarity, communication, and commitment. Comfort zone and a hindrance. Sometimes we have some hindrances. Comfort zone is a great enemy of courage, confidence, and success. Mentor should be afraid to expand himself, to step out his comfort zone, and where the new chapter life begins. A mentor should always be in the comfort zone. He should always be on his toe to face the challenges. So that is what the comfort zone and hindrances for this. Potentials. What are the markets? So the mentor is one of who allows his follower to see hope inside themselves. Until unless I am motivated, I cannot motivate anyone. So that is what the potentiality. Because if, like when I was in class grade 12, I used to teach grade 12 student with my equal knowledge. So that is what the potential. So I know what I can, because I am self-motivated. Respect mentees. We have to respect. We should not speak in a loose talk to our mentees. Provide solution and opportunities. As a mentor, it's my responsibility to tell them what is good, what is bad, and what are the ways. Like, apart from teaching a curriculum, I always tell my student to participate in the international competition. Do this thing as an extra. So similar, it applied to our mentees, wherein we know in and out of our student. So we should tell them that after this, you can do this. Let's say an example of a book author. So now what if I have trained them to as a authoring a book? Now what next they can do? They can write the journal. So I should give them a solution. I can give, and I have a good connect with others. So I can connect them. Like I'm designing one of the websites. So I involve my student. I'm giving them an opportunity that he can interact with the international people. So that is what we have to do. Strengthening and encouraging someone. So that is very, very important. Even I am sitting here. If you say a few words of appreciation, I'll feel happy. And as I start, smile costs nothing. So every time you should smile. Thumbs up. So all these are the encouraging. So we have to encourage our mentees. Social attention is required whenever we are sitting, whenever we are meeting. We have to peer teaching, tangible stickers, pear pencils. So all these are the actions of strengthening and engaging. Secondary positive reinforcement. So all these are the pointers. And then self-esteem. Self-esteem impact decision-making process, your relationship, your overall well-being. A positive view, then self. Now here I'll connect with you. Now I want to engage you. 6 people are with me in this. So I am going to give you one question and you just need to write. Fine. Is that okay to everyone? So we have a 6 people. Those who are in class, again, they can start classpoint.app, write 55460. And I'm giving you a chance to write 2 words about me. Again, write 2 words about me. I'm taking session, I'm speaking since long. So I just want words of appreciation from your side. or what we can do, we can do the activity wherein Snigdha ma'am is appreciating Nada ma'am, Nada ma'am is appreciating Pooja ma'am, and Pooja ma'am is so anyone. So we can create this kind of activity herein.
Yeah, it doesn't change the slide. My slide didn't change.
Nada ma'am, what you can do, you can just again sign in. No issues. You just open ClassPoint, refresh it, and then you can write. So Pooja ma'am has written excellent and mind-blowing. That's great. Thank you, Pooja ma'am. Even I can write myself. Appreciate. Snigdha ma'am, are you there? Great.
Sir, I'm there, but I am just, there is some technical issue, so I'm just trying to resolve that. Please continue, sir.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have 7 people now in class. So what you can do, you just open classpoint.app and 55460 and write about this session, how you are feeling is about this session. If you are not able to write, just open the browser once again, write classpoint.app. Only Pooja ma'am is able to, so I am not wasting time on this. Great, I'm just closing this. So that is what the program, resilience and adaptability, is the ability to quick recover difficulties, develop a better understanding and other cultures. So we should know, because as I said, COVID has given an opportunity to speak to so many people. So that is what is a program. Develop a better understanding of other cultures, develop a greater appreciation for diversity. So all these are the pointers we should know about mentees. Now, productivity work, how we can plan, how can we do some activity, being able to dedicate time specific task, focus on time tasks. For example, if I have given an exercise, like I have given you to join my class, I've told you that answer in this. Take a regular breaks. Do not sit for a longer time. Take a break. Focus on a big task first and set small objective. Let's say I have to clear some exam. So I'll clear this first exam, then this use 2-minute rule. So after a 1 hour or after 30 minutes, you take a 2 minutes break to relax your mind. So that is what the productivity key features. Whenever you are sitting in an organization, you have to take a breaks in between small. Now, time blocks your schedule. Make meetings more productive. When you are meeting with your mentees, make meeting productive. Write each and every point. You should know before the meeting, you should know the key pointers. Why we do minutes of meeting? So delegate. Delegation is an excellent word, I believe. Whenever you can't do everything alone, like Piyush Pandit sir has created the environment wherein he is delegating the authorities. Let's say you are on the research, you are the current year director as academic. So everything is delegating. So that is what the great mentor people do. Use Pomodoro strategy, limit interruptions, try to limit. Time management is a very, very excellent, because when you are mentoring, you should be time specific.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
What is a Pomodoro strategy?
What, ma'am?
What is the Pomodoro strategy?
Where is it? It was
in last slide, sir. This is Pomodoro strategy.
Means you should have a proper strategy for the.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Now, so time management is again a great point. Now, learn and grow, because when Mr. Piyush Pandit, why he is creating an environment? Because you want to learn and grow. So a good personality creates, like I started a session, I said a positive vibes. That again, a good mentor gives a positive vibes. Skill development, career planning, networking. So all these are achieving a mentoring goals. So that Mr. Piyush Pandit is doing, I think, and problem solving. What the thought that he want to solve a problem that every learner should learn something. So that is what the problems are. Managing risk, all these are the. Now, what is mentoring actually? We have learned that how to connect with the mentees, what we can do to make program more engaging. So that we have all done. Now, what is actually a mentoring? So this is the last session of this mentoring. So mentoring is an influence, guidance, and direction given by a mentor. A mentor influences the personal and professional goal of the growth of the mentees. Like you people have planned, you people have joined me for this session. You people have registered for mentorship development. So why you want to do? So in the starting, I asked you. So mentoring can be one-to-one mentoring, as the first speaker of the day one has explained all these concepts: one-to-one mentoring, group mentoring, speed mentoring, reverse mentoring. So what I want to do, I want to give you a guidance how to become a successful mentor, how to do your professional growth. So that is what we are doing right now. What is mentoring? Is a relationship between two people with a goal of professional and personal development. So most of the people are here are for the personal development and their professional development. So I'm sharing my knowledge, experience, advice to all the less experienced, not less experienced. I will say that not a mentoring right now, but normally when we talk about in a other way, wherein the people like your students are the less experienced and you are giving them some guidance. Now, mentoring partnership may be between two people or company or same industry, some networking. So that is what a mentoring is. What is a mentorship program and what are the certain rules? A formal mentoring program is structured, often one-to-one relationship in a work, organization, and academic setting. A well-functioning mentoring program requires strategic planning, or means we have already discussed what are the key pointers, what are the things you should know about mentoring, and the roles. What are the role of a mentor and a mentee? The role of a mentor is simple: provide guidance, support to a mentee to help professional and personal skills. So that is the responsibility of a mentor, to give like as a teacher, what we do in our real life, we want to give as maximum as we can give to our students. So that is what, and without expecting like nowadays, it's all across the globe, across the world, we face like people are not appreciating the teachers. So we are without any benefit, without any acknowledgement, we people want to give best to our students. During mentor-mentee relationship, a mentor will wear different hats and take one roles that mentor achieve their goals. So that a mentee has to do. Now, coach. So what coach? A mentor will provide constant feedback, share advice. Like after the session, I'll be going to ask you what you have learned. So I need to know about your learning. I want to know because I need to take a constant feedback from you. What about for example, we are roping you for the next session. So if you are mentoring to a student, how will you make a constant feedback? So support system. Mentor have a huge fan of all the mentees. They celebrate the big and small wins. Like we have to always say, resource. Mentor have a countless resources from tools to the people, jobs. When mentees build a support rapport, the mentors is. So that is all about planning. Planner, a mentee takes an initiative, schedule a meeting, provide agenda, create actions. So all these are the, and student. All in all, a mentor takes one student role. They act as a sponge and soak in the knowledge of their mentor. Continue learning even outside of their mentor. Means the relationship will not end even the program ends. The challenges and the opportunities they have to take together to solve these kind of problems and to learn more and more things. Mentor and mentee responsibilities. So there are certain responsibilities on both the sides, because it's not like it's always a one-way traffic. It should be two-way, wherein the mentor and mentee should communicate with each other. We have already discussed that they should have a key, they have to discuss each and everything. Even the mentee is facing a problem, so we should discuss the problem and we can come out with that. So when it comes to the responsibility of a mentor, it starts providing guidance. So mentor can candid feedback, share personal anecdote, communicate hidden rules for the professional world. What makes mentor-mentee relationship unique? How the mentor is personally invested in the mentors. As I've in a previous slide, I have already talked about that we as a mentor, we as a teacher, we always give maximum to our student. For mentees, role and responsibility tend to overlap. because both are relationship. Being proactive when planning is key duty. For setting up the times, date of the meeting, planning destination, meeting, creating through an agenda. So whenever we are meeting, we should have an agenda. Why we are meeting, we should have a key pointers. Mentees take care of all those small details. So it's a responsibility of a mentee. Whenever they are meeting, they have to make notes. They have to create some document about each and every small things even. Aside from planning aspect, mentees must delay authentic excitement, eagerness to learn from the mentor. So that I have already discussed at the same time, that the mentee should always eager to learn, to explore more and more, to get it more from the mentor. So that is a responsibility of good mentee, wherein they ask the question, they give the task, and they can discuss. So remember, mentors do not get paid for mentoring. They make time to help because they personally invested in the mentor. So be sure to appreciate their time. So whenever you are meeting your mentor, you have to appreciate your mentor, because we are, as a mentor, we are investing in it. So that is what the mentee responsibility, to appreciate the mentor. Yes, so you have done a good thing. So these kind of things should be there. Now, no mentor and mentee relation is the same. They came in a different shape and sizes. However, they are likely qualities, willingness to help each other succeed. If like my student will succeed, then again, I'll succeed. Disseminate information as needed. Give and receive feedback both the ways. If the mentee has done a good job, I should give the feedback that yes, you have done a good job. So same way happens with all mentors. Improve interpersonal skills. So we have to be connected. During this presentation, we should write, we should talk, and that is what the interpersonal skills. Actively listen to communicate. So it's not always like the mentor is speaking and mentor is giving a lecture. We should listen to the mentee as well. And that it should be a two-way communication always. Empathize for one another, respect each person's time. So even as a mentor, if I have given a time at 5, so I should join the session at 5. We should not work like this. As a mentor, oh, I'll join at 5:30. Even the mentees have joined at 5. So we have to respect each other's time. Now, how to have a successful mentor-mentee relation? Keep communication open, offer support. So whenever because as a teacher, we can easily understand that student is not getting this concept. We can read the eyes. We can, as a mentor, you can read your mentee face that he needs a support. Define expectation. We have to define an expectation. What's the mentee's expectation? Maintain contact. Be honest. Actively participate. Innovative and creative. So this is what the relationship between the mentor and mentee. So all these things have to be keep in mind while mentoring the mentees. So that is what is relationship between mentors and mentee. Now, there is a difference between teaching, mentoring, and coaching. So these are the interrelated terms. If you see the figure, it's a relation between these 3 terms: teaching, mentoring, and coaching. When I say teaching is ask directly question, provide information, seek specific answer often. Means, let's say I'm going to a class, I know I have to teach this particular topic. I'm just delivering it. I'm not bothered about whether student understood or not, but it's a structured way. It's a structured way I'm teaching. There is no personal relationship, because in India, we have a 50:1 ratio, wherein one teacher is teaching 50. But if you go to European countries, they have a 20:1. Still, there are a teaching way, very structured way, and the topic is being. Now, coaching, ask open question, enable self-discovery, dispel false feeling and beliefs. That is what coaching. And mentoring, answer direct question, provide information sources, seeks alternatives. Wherein in teaching, we never share our thoughts. We never share the resources. We share from where we have learned. So in mentoring, we are giving everything to our mentee. Based on our past experience, we want to give as much as we can. And the aim of mentoring is to help. So that is all the way for teaching, mentoring, and coaching. So aimed is to help. Focus on the skill processes. So all these are the pointers and the relationship between these three concepts: teaching, mentoring, and coaching. How to be effective mentor. Now, how can you become effective? So there are certain points. Teach a model. Teaching is a way passing knowledge and sharing experience, which mentee can benefit from. So these are the some pointers wherein a model means you are giving your past experiences, you are giving some examples, because whenever we used to have a session, if I'll not use any of the example, you will not remember the particular point. For everything, you should have a story. And nowadays, even for the student, we have a storytelling kind of learning, wherein we, for every point, we have a story. And before starting any topic, as a model, you have to create a story, you have to give an attitude, ethics. So all these as a model, because for the mentee, you are a model. And if you are not a model, you are not respecting the time of the you are mentoring, you are not communicating with that. So you have to present yourself as a model to them. Like I always appreciate the work of Mahatma Gandhi. So we follow the steps. So that is a role model for so many people. Sponsor your mentee. So the big role of a mentor involves opening door for mentees. After the session, you will be part of the mentorship development program. You can work as a speaker. So that is what sponsoring something. And even if we get some more opportunity outside this program, we can, as a mentor, I can promote you for some other section. So that is what sponsoring. So mentor, especially within organization or industry, right? Network. So same kind of people can be connected to other people. Inspire and motivate. Again, this is a part of a teacher model. So you have to motivate, because some days are days wherein we feel because everyone, this is in everyone's life, that sometime you feel that nothing is there in my life. And similarly, mentees can think that the thing is there in their life, even they are learning so many things and he's not able to. So we have to motivate. Now, how to motivate? We have discussed a few pointers. That appreciation, that giving a small task, so personal goals. So all these are the pointers to motivate. Guidance and counseling is also required. Mentor also develops a confidence, personal consultant of different matters. So as an experienced mentor, they know so many things. For example, I discussed one point wherein an author, I have been mentoring student for the authoring. Now I said the next level will be the digital writing, content writing for the various websites wherein you can promote yourself. So that kind of way, the way will be given by the guidance by the mentor. Clear, effective mentor-mentee relationship is grown, nurtured over the time. Now, mentoring style. While there is no standard way of mentoring, there are several ways in mentoring take place. It also possible to oscillate between different styles based on circumstances at play. So some commonly mentoring styles are mentoring by connecting, mentoring by challenging. So when I say mentoring by connecting, your role is to ensure the mentee has the right skill to introduce them to right network. So it's a responsibility of a mentor to promote the mentee in a right way. Networking, whatever the context they have, they must connect with these people so that they can get a right connect to grow. So that is what the connecting. Challenging, as a challenger, your role is to push the mentee to be what they can be possible. So as a mentor, you have an experience. You know your mentees in and out. So you should understand and respect and understand the basic capability of your mentee. And according to the capability, you should assign a work, and you have to be sometimes friendly or sometimes tough. Sometimes, and there is a story of a carrot and a stick that follows in an office. You can search that on carrot and a stick. Mentoring by educating. Now we have to teach because as I said, when I started a session, everyone is a good mentor here because I know so many people who are part of the IIU. So everyone is a good mentor actually. But to know more about the learning, it never stops. Learning never stops. So you should learn every time, every moment, and every day. Even your mentee will teach you certain lessons. So that is what mentoring by educating. Telling them, read this article, read this business, read this biography. So that is what mentoring by educating. Mentoring by cheerleading is all about injecting positive energy. So that is what cheerleading, appreciation, reinforcing positive behavior. So different styles. Like an example, just like in a football match, the mentor who leads the cheering often injects some kind of energy in the player in case the mentee and help mentee get through bad days. So that is what the purpose of mentoring, wherein we are motivating even on the low times. Mentoring by ideating means we have to give different ideas for a same problem. So that is what the mentor is. So our role is to brainstorm new idea. Whenever we have, for example, let's say we have a, like people are talking about SDG. SDG is Sustainable Development Goals problem. So we give a chance to take any of the problem and give a solution. And once they have given me a solution, so we can discuss, brainstorm to get a better idea all out of all this. So that is what giving an idea and executable strategies that we have to teach. There are different mentoring styles based on the relationship of a mentor and a mentee. Both mentor and mentee should utilize the following core skill in mentoring partnership. Listening. So these are the key pointers whenever we talk about listening actively. Both should listen to each other. So that is what the basic key point between mentor and mentee. Building trust. They should have a good trust. Encouraging. We should encourage each other. So herein I'll just run a poll. Just run a poll. Are you there? Yes, no. Are you in the session or not? Are you enjoying the session or not? Say
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So say yes, no. Open class point and say yes, no. Great. So who is saying yes? So Pooja ma'am and Khushbu Kumari ma'am is saying yes. That's great. So we have two people who is not sleeping, who are not sleeping in this session. Two people are not sleeping, rest are sleeping. And we are in a habit wherein we start the session and we'll go back for the tea and for other work. So identifying the goals and current, instructing, developing capabilities, providing corrective feedback. Never ever give a wrong feedback to your mentee. Always give a correct feedback. Inspiring with the stories, with the experience, because you should have a more and more stories of inspiration wherein people can get connected with you, opening doors. As a network, as a experienced person, we should open more and more doors for our students. Type of mentoring we have discussed in the first session, so I'm not going to discuss this here. Mentoring is a proven way to learn faster. Take notes with a pen. What is the best part? When I am taking this lecture, the good mentee will take a key pen and paper and write the notes, whatever they are taking. Have an effective note-taking skills. Distributed practice. So after the session, we are going to give you some assignment, or we will give you some kind of questionnaire which you can write and fill. So that is what the practice. The study, sleep, more study. Modify your practice. After the session, we can give you some activity. Now, try a mnemonic devices. Use brain break, restore focus. Stay hydrated, learn information in multiple ways, connect what you learn, something you know. So whatever the way we are discussing, you should know each and everything, but you have to implement in a right way. That is what the mentoring is. Now, benefit of mentorship. Now, what are the different benefits? After this session, you have attended 3 days program. Now, what benefit you will get? Business relationship, new perspective, accountability, support group, personal experience focused on our work. So that is what your learning outcome after the session, that you connect with the people, you know more about so many people who have joined this session. So these are my some of the personal promotion. Again, a mentorship. So my YouTube channel, my Facebook, my LinkedIn, my Twitter, and Wakelet. Even you can scan the QR code and you will get all this link using this QR code. You can just scan this code, take a picture, and you can connect with me on social media and follow me on the various things and listen to me. Thank you so much for attending this session. I hope I have not taken much time. I have not bored you. So thank you so much here. Dr. Prateek is also there. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Yes,
so much,
great,
sir,
good.
for a wonderful session.
Thank you, ma'am. Pooja, ma'am.
Yes, yes, Dr. Naveen, great again, like always.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sir, or rather, I would like to say it was a very apt and crisp session, and you have covered all the necessary points. And I feel it was the summing up of all the 3 days. I hope all of you are agreeing with me. And sir,
Totally,
Yes.
totally
Yes.
agreed,
And I
ma'am.
would like to say content is very good.
That goes to Snigdha, ma'am. She has prepared a document for the mentor, all the mentors. And but we have that both the
Big
ways
applause for Dr. Snigdha also.
for everyone. She has so we have to deliver. Content is there, but delivering is also important. So both the ways are good. So that's the lecture was good.
No, sir, your lecture was excellent, and especially what new technology you have taught us. I would certainly like to have a session on that. I think earlier we discussed also.
Sure,
So
ma'am.
thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Naveen Gupta, sir, for being here, for being our mentor for the day, the trainers for all the 3 days, Dr. Siham, then Dr. Tania, Dr. Naveen sir, and I know there were change in the schedule. Still, Naveen sir could adjust his timings, and he could spare the time with us. Thank you to you. Thank you each of the trainee for being here for all the 3 days. And herein, I officially declare each one of you as the certified mentor by the International Internship University. You will receive your certificate of course completion in a short span of time. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our dear Piyush sir, who always comes up with new ideas and training program. Thank you, sir, for giving us the wonderful opportunity. And today we have completed the second batch of the mentor development program. And I'm very much sure we are going to rock every month, and we'll have a batch every month. Okay. Thank you, dear Nara. Thank you, dear Prateek, Masuda ji, our board members, for being over here. Your presence itself was very much motivating for me. So thank you, everyone. It was a wonderful. Anybody would like to say anything? We still have 10-15 minutes. Your views or anything? Dr. Pradeep, Nada, anything?
Thank you, Dr. Snigdha. It was really wonderful. All the 3 days were really knowledgeable, and we learned a lot. Thank you so much again. Thank you to Piyush sir also.
Thank you, Pooja ji. Thank you.
Okay, hello, I'm Shamim from Malaysia. So I've been teaching for quite a while actually in secondary school, but this 3 days course actually has rejuvenated me. So maybe I'll be able to perform better after this when I deal with my students. Okay, and I would like to share some of this experience of 3 days with my colleagues so that we do perform much better. So thank you to IIU.
Yes, the conclusion is that we have these 3 days great educators full of positive energy. That is very important also, because when you have a person in front of you who is full of energy, with a positive mindset,
Yes.
and everything, it is great to participate, great to make a good communication, collaboration, like today we started on this way using digital technology with this app, and this was really great. Yesterday, Dr. Tanya make her way of collaboration. Dr. Siham also. So really, really great session. This Dr. Snikta, excellent. Grade is excellent.
Thank you, Nada. Rather, I know the pandemic has a very adverse effect on the entire world. People were thinking how we can survive, but I feel it has brought our all educators together on one virtual platform. We got connected with each other, and I feel the world is so small.
Yes,
like probably, yes, every day.
That was what I was thinking.
Yeah, yes.
Like Dr. Pratik, Dr. Snikta, Dr. Naveen, we are, I can say, almost every day together.
Yes,
Every
yes.
day.
And Nada, we speak to each other every day. Like, the world is so small. Professor Charles, who is from Nigeria, like the New Zealand, Dr. Siham is from New Zealand, Dr. Tanya from USA. So the world is small, and hope to meet you all soon. Physically also hope.
So
Yes.
I appreciate.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for the memorable 3 days, and hope to meet you all again in the next month with the same enthusiasm and zeal. Till that, take care, stay safe, stay tuned. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.